Hey dudes, Carl here. Bohemian nomad. Things aren't so great in the Carl blank universe. That's more than just a cough. I got the new and improved COVID, I guess. I don't know, I've had this cold for like a week now. Making it hard to film. Just real quick, Timmy's back. He goes back to Walmart and he's like, wow, they restocked this meat. Yeah, like it came on the truck, Timmy. Timmy, you know there's a bunch of meat in the back there, and they only put up so much. And then they keep it all back there, and then they just cut it and take it out as it sells. I mean, when I was unloading trucks at Sam's, they had a whole meat department where they're constantly cutting stuff and putting it out and going out there and looking at what, you know, if you go to Sam's, just watch the dudes with the meat. You'll see them out there all the time looking at what they got to stock. Yep. Yeah. Oh, man, I can't take it. It's hot. I'm going to start the car. There might be a little air conditioning. You just have to deal with it. I'll just put it on 70. Yeah. It's too loud. Yeah. Oh, in the wife's car. Oh yeah, he's spending his hundreds. He's got his money's burning a hole in the pocket, and he does film at Walmart, but he's being super careful so he doesn't get caught. Yep. I am convinced that Tim is the devil. Yep. All he's got to do is shave that part of his head, like right back there, and there's 666, the sign of the devil. Tim is the devil. Yep. I've had nothing but bad luck since I've been dissing on Tim, so I'm just not going to do it anymore. I might just compliment him. I like blind views, you know, backhand compliments. Yeah. Anyway, Tim says he's going to travel. Hasn't gone anywhere in 8 months, but it looks like he's gearing up, and I think he's going to. I don't know. You would think he'd take everything with him, or is he still going to pay rent on that unit? Is he still going to be renting that space while he travels? I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe he had to pay a year in advance, or sign a year's lease, so he's got to pay it anyway. Oh, but yeah, he's got his good friend Fred and Raffaella. Oh, he doesn't know whether Fred's driven 2 million miles or 4 million miles. I forgive you on that one, Tim. It's 4 million miles, Tim. Yeah. When I was at Werner, the people that were 4 million and 5 million, the names wouldn't even fill up the plaque. It's pretty difficult to get up there. And I've been told that if you're 2 million and you get in an accident, it resets back to 0. It's 4 million total safe miles. So Fred is the GOAT. Greatest of all time truck drivers. Yeah. And Tim doesn't even know it. Doesn't even know how much of a goat it is. Oh yeah, and if you've been watching this stuff, these trucks doing U-turns and cars. When I was at Werner, they were all about no U-turns, no U-turns. The truck has a thing where if you do a U-turn, it's gonna say, even if you're in a parking lot and you go like that, it's gonna come up that you're doing a U-turn. So even if you're in a parking lot, you got to go all the way around. You can't just turn around even if there's nothing there, because that'll be a U-turn. And even the dude that was training me said, yeah, I was at my, he lived in Chicago, and you park on one side of the street, and then the next day you got to park on the other side of the street. That way they know cars are being moved, you know, and there's not just a car sitting there. And they claim it's street sweeping. And so instead of driving all the way around the block because he's getting tired of it, he just turned the truck on the street, and he got busted. They safety called him up, and he's like, dude, I was on my street. And they're like, no, you can't do it. It doesn't matter. You can't do it. And he's like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, old Crash here, Carl the Crash. Crash has become my nickname. I did it. I crashed my personal car. Didn't hit anybody else. Didn't injure anybody else. Nobody was in the vehicle but me. And a raccoon gets to live to have fun on another day. Yeah, I was driving home, jamming out, and then boom, there's a raccoon in the middle of the road. Where's it going? And I was trying to slow down, but he just bolted out. And so then I I was gonna just do a thing around him. My wheels hit the grass on the side of the road, and once that happened, that was it. I was just driving a straight line. Didn't matter whether I turn the wheels, hit the brake, do whatever. So I just tapping the brake and whatever. And then there was a tree ahead of me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is just gonna suck. And there wasn't really anything I could do. And then boom, hit the tree. And I thought I only hit it like 15 miles an hour, but maybe I hit it a little bit faster. But I didn't go to the hospital. But I've got a bruise here and a bruise right across here. So I have physical proof I was wearing my seatbelt. Yeah, and then of course I got a thing on my nose. I don't know if you can see it, but I got a little biff on my nose, probably from the airbag. Yeah, it was pretty cool. All those airbags just been sitting there for 10 years waiting to go off. And then boom, when I needed them, boom, they were there. That's cool. That's super cool. But I'm all bummed out. My car's 15 years old, over 100,000 miles. So I put a picture in the thumbnail so you'll see. But it's obviously totaled. I have to wait till Monday to get all that sorted out. So I'm just, my lower muscles in my lower back are really sore. So, no, just doing icy hot, just taking it easy, not really doing any driving, just contemplating being safe. I know I got the nickname Crash, but I don't really like it, but it is appropriate. Yeah, but I got good friends. They're all like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" You know, and I told Capote first, you know, for YouTube, because he's my bromance dude. All you dudes. Yep. So anyway, since he's my bromance, I had to tell him first. Oh, you got the other finding out now, I guess. Anyway, so I've been sitting at home a lot, and I watch a lot of true crime. This Kohlberger thing. I don't know if he's going to appeal or not, but that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, he said he did it, so he did it, and he did it, and they locked him down. So if he doesn't do this appeal, he's screwed. Oh yeah, icy hot. And someone said CVS has the longest receipts ever known to man. I'm like waiting for my receipt to print. And it finally printed. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember it had those darn long receipts. I would have gone to a Walmart, because that's where Van Adventures Over 50 works, or did work, or something like that. But CVS is closer, and I know where everything is at CVS. At the other Walmart, I don't know. But the other Walmart always has cherry Pepsi on sale. But I wasn't going that way. So yeah, I got me some icy hot. Hopefully that'll work. And then start my new job on Tuesday. So you people better get off the road by Tuesday. Stay out of Illinois. Crash is driving. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. So anyway, Meghan Markle, they all make fun of her. But the one I like most is this Ava Gardner. She razzes on Meghan Markle. And she's super cool. The only bummer is that she smokes. And if a lady smokes, I can't do it. I'm not interested if a lady smokes. But it's too bad, because everything else is cool. She lives in Spain, Rock at Gibraltar, on a sailboat. Oh, the other bummer is she's got like an adult son that lives with her. And he's kind of pissy like New York Dan. But he's funny, especially if you're not responsible for him or you're not dating her. He's kind of funny. If you were dating her, you'd be like, oh my God, this sucks. Yeah. And so anyway, that's it. But she's super funny, the way she disses Meghan Markle. You know, so I like that. So I'm trying to use her to get some good tips for talking about because she's British, so it's polite dissing. Well, not so polite, but politer than what we are in the United States. And she's like, it's time to gossip. It's time to gossip, ladies. Let's get gossiping, you know. And she's hilarious. But if you're a lady, even if you're a dude, but if you're, I don't know, I think she's super cool as an adult woman. I think she'd be a blast just to sit around and have dinner with, like Miss Vicky. That Adventures Over 50. It'd be a blast just to have dinner, or be on a group cruise or something where you hang out for a week or whatever, and then you're gone. Yeah. So, anyway, I don't know. know if I said everything, but I'm okay. I can go to the hospital. I didn't get hurt. I guess I got some deep tissue injuries or whatever. Maybe Life of Vibe would let me know, but I thought I hit the tree at like 15 miles an hour. I didn't think it was that big, but maybe it was like 30. I don't know. But I'm just driving around through the grass, and then there's a tree, and then all of a sudden I'm stopped. But I don't lose consciousness. At least I don't think I did. I seemed to be awake right away. And then the guy that opened the door for me said it had been about 5 minutes, and I've been there about 5 minutes. My phone went off though. My phone's like burp, 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 SOS, SOS. You want us to call? I'm like, no, I'll figure it out. And anyway, so I didn't hurt anybody else. I didn't have, my wife's like, when I drive, she's like, you gotta drive better because you're carrying precious cargo, which is buzzwords for her. Carrying precious cargo, you gotta drive safe. Yeah, so it's just me, so maybe I'm careless when I just drive myself. I don't know, but I didn't want to hit a raccoon. I mean, I hit a squirrel and a couple bunnies, and when I hit them, oh my God, it like ruins my whole month. I mean, the whole day sucks, and then the week sucks, and then even the month I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, so I really don't want to hit an animal. And oh yeah, and the deer popped out in front of me, but the deer was fine. He just tore my mirror off. Hey Dan, I don't have to fix my mirror anymore. No, don't have to fix the mirror, don't have to fix the back. But I had just put new tires on, new brakes, and had the oil changed. But you know, that's life. That's how things go. So now I'm at a fork in the road. You know. About getting transportation, not getting transportation. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm 20 or 19 months away from being able to get Social Security. So I think I should be able to get it out in another couple of years. Thinking, at least. And I'm bummed out. My car, I love my car. It was paid for. It worked just fine. You started up, went wherever I wanted to go. Never gave me problems. Yeah, it's a bummer. So I'm looking at new cars now. I don't know if you guys got any opinion, but I found out they got this Nissan Versa. It's $18,500, brand new. Yeah, and it's not what you pay, but that's where it kind of starts out for. And supposedly they sell some of them in automatic transmissions, so you don't have to get the CVT transmission. So that's appealing really good to me. The last car that I really loved was a Honda Fit. I had 2 Honda Fits, and they were awesome. Had full back seating, and what sold me is if it had a llama, you could carry your llama in your Ford Fit. Not your Ford Fit, your Honda Fit. Yeah, and I'm like, I can carry a llama. And she's like, you don't have a llama. I know, but like if I found a llama somewhere, I could just put it in my car and take it home. She's like, that's never gonna happen, dude. No, it's never gonna happen. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. There's one road, it's all brush, and I drive real slow because there's a rich part of town where the university is, and then there's a poor part of town where people pretty poor live, and the only way to get up to the stuff you buy, because it's a desert, you know, there's nothing for sale, so they got to cut through these people's yards, and of course they don't want them to, so they get them all fenced in, but there are still little cut through points. And whenever I go that way, I drive super slow, and I'm like, you never know if someone's gonna just jump out of there because they're cutting up there instead of going to the street. And she's like, that's never gonna happen. And I'm like, I don't know. That's pretty funny. And then, so then we were going to her mom's house, and I was gonna turn, but I just decided not to turn. And there was a little kid that ran out in the street right in front of us. And if I would have turned, I would have hit the little kid. And because who would have thought the little kid would just run out and bolt out into traffic like that? But I was stopped, so I didn't hit him. And I'm like, see, I told you it wasn't down there, but it's there. I don't know. I think I'm a safe driver, but I do crash a lot. and I got the nickname Crash, so that's not good. So since I don't start work till Tuesday, and I don't really need the money, I'm not doing any work. I'm just going to take these days off, maybe play with my computer, do computer stuff, just hang out, let my back get all healed up, and start again on Tuesday. You know, just regroup. This thing I listen to, and it's like some days don't go well. Some days are just crap. If you hit a day that's just crap, you should just go home, go to sleep. Just say this day's crap. Some days that are crap aren't going to get any better. It's just call it crap and go home, go to sleep. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying that day was crap. I'm going to go home, spend a couple of days, think it all over, maybe study up some stoicism, and get it. But I thought I'd give you guys the truth, and even though it's not good, because you know, there's good and bad with everything. And so you know, not that I think my channel's all about, oh, I'm super awesome and everything goes great, but things don't go all great. I had a dog die, and then this happened, and then I crashed and lost my truck job, and so that's Tim is the devil. If you're gonna talk bad about Tim and call Tim out, he's got the 666 on the top of his head. So be prepared. If you're dissing Tim, the devil's gonna come after you. I don't know. Maybe it's yin and yang. I don't know. But ever since I've been talking about Tim, things haven't been well. So I don't think dissing Tim's the way to go anymore. But we'll see. You know, I don't want to make rash decisions when I'm in a big fork in the road. So just a lot of stuff swimming up there. Yeah, that's how it is. But I love talking to you guys. You guys are awesome. I don't know. It's weird because even though I'm here and I'm completely by myself, sweating my stuff off because the air conditioning's off, so I can have better audio. Yeah, it's just I feel like you guys are in my living room, and I know how some of you are, so I can kind of hear you chatting in my head, and then some of you will comment later, and it'll be good. So I don't know. Let's just say I don't know, and I'll see you later. All right.